This is probably the prettiest bonsai and bird market in all of China. It's right here in Yangzhou, on the banks of one of those pretty little canals that emanates from the slender West Lake Garden. We caught the market on a midweek quiet day, thankfully, and could have a look around. It was nice to see some young folks there because one of the shortcomings, I guess, of Asian bonsai is that the participants are mainly of a mature age. And unlike Western countries where youth really drives bonsai in its traditional homelands, it's the aged people. Still, this is a lovely city and it's got a human scale. If you've been to Shanghai or to Beijing and feels a little bit dwarfed by the experience, you'll know what I mean. And in this bonsai market, there's plenty of pines, all manner and form of plant material. But with this particular one here, it's indicative of the local style. It's a box plant trained in the Yang style. Rough material, but already started for the novice to get off to a good start with a big and bulky and beautiful bonsai. And Yangzhou Panjing master Lin Fengshu then took me to visit the Longchuan Panjing Museum. This is under the curatorship of Mr. Xu, who is a former architect who now devotes all of his time to the museum. This place was fields a year ago, but $5 million goes a long way and things happen quickly in China. Have a look around and see what you think for yourself. And as well as Panjing, Mr. Xu has a wonderful collection of antique pots. The market for antique Chinese bonsai pots is driven largely, or has been driven largely in the past, by Japanese collectors, wealthy industrialists who'll pay a small fortune for the right pot. This stone pot really caught my eye with the wonderful relief, albeit battered and worn away. And this Jun pot, or manganese dioxide, is a type that I was offered a similar one in Suzhou for around 3,000 US. It's about 100 years old. Beautiful pots, and some even had the glaze peeling away, they were so old. But it was time to bid farewell to Mr. Xu, and now Master Lin was taking me to visit a temple.
看没？不要紧，不要紧，不要紧。你看，大家围过来。这个石头叫英德石，产在广东的英德，不是英国的英德。这个字就是这个石头叫英德石，产在广东的英德，不是英国的英德。这个字就是英国的英，德国的德。哎，历史是英德石。这个叫不凡石，这个石种不凡石。你看这个寺庙里面的这个盆景啊。它都有一种庙宇里面的禅意。 跟外面的盆景不一样。
This may look like just another temple on the never-ending circuit of them that one can experience in Asia, but this is no ordinary temple. It's a Daming temple in Yangzhou and home to Jian Zhen, the Buddhist monk attributed with taking bonsai to Japan during the Tang dynasty. Each year, many thousands of Japanese and Chinese devotees travel to Yangzhou to visit Daming Temple to walk the paths that Jian Zhen once walked. You can admire the glorious old landscape panjing or paintings and calligraphy that adorn many of the glorious buildings within this compound. And if you're lucky, you might even be able to have a drink from Jian Zhen's well. Well, for Jian Zhen or Ganjen, it was 12 years and 5 attempts to get here. And when he finally arrived, he was blind and couldn't even enjoy the glorious sights. Today, it's simply a 1-hour train trip from, or less really, less than an hour from Kyoto, and a couple of simple changes with helpful people all along the way. Ganjen was invited to Japan at the behest of the Japanese emperor, and he brought with him not only bonsai, but architecture, calligraphy, religion, and many other aspects of Chinese culture that have imparted an influence upon contemporary Japanese culture. A tranquil and peaceful setting in which events that occurred around 1200 years ago continue to impact on our lives today. And this is where Ganjen lies in rest. He wasn't here in Japan for a long time, but his impact was enormous, and it continues to influence people in a beautiful way all around the world.
これはね、楓と言いまして、今ちょうどもう春で葉が出ちゃってますけども、葉が落ちた後、すごく枝が細かくてですね、なかなか味わいのあるもので、これ石についてるんですね。はい、石付きと言います。樹齢はそうですね、もうやっぱり80年ぐらい、はい、経ってますね。次にこれ石付き、これエゾマツなんですけどね、今ちょうど新芽が出てきて綺麗な時です。はい。でこういうところにこれ雪柳なんだけど、これ春白い花が咲いたり、これはさつきです。これから赤い花が咲くんですけど、そういうことで石につけてちょうど海岸とか渓谷の断崖に自生している姿を模して真似て作ったものです。それからじゃあこれブナですね。これねブナ。ちょうど今葉が出たばっかりで黄緑色で一番清々としたいい感じのとこです。これは盆栽では肌が白いんで、なかなか好まれてます。でこれ樹形、木の形から言うと3本に分かれてるんですけど、これ三冠と言います。で2本だと双冠で、それ以上は今度株立ちと言います。次にこれソロの寄せ植え、一本一本寄せたものですね。もうかなり幹に縦縞模様が入って、寄せてからもやっぱり30年ぐらい経ってんでしょうか。これもなかなか秋紅葉が綺麗です。はい。次にこれ心拍ね、いいですか。これは日本でも世界的にも有名な心拍で、名が昇天の竜といって、皆さんそのドラゴンって話して有名な木です。これを見にわざわざ来る人もいるぐらいで、ちょっと大きいですけど、その陣っていうんですけど、くるくる回ってね、天に昇るようなそういう感じを見てその名がつきました。名というのは名前ね、昇天の竜という。